Peace and love, everyone. How are you? I hope you guys are all well after this full moon in Scorpio energy, because the energy has been no joke. By the way, I'm Michelle from Divine's Purpose. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, subscribes. Hello to the new subscribers. The channel is picking up slowly. I appreciate everybody who has been following. And then, of course, to all my beautiful followers on IG and who follow me and my readings on IGTV, Divine's Purpose. All the links are below the description box. Let's get this reading started. I'm started with my 22 major arcana. Yes, I created this deck myself using my fashion and my art, photography and concepts. All feminine energies, but with the traditional tarot. So if you're interested in art and fashion, portraits, this is definitely a really good gift for somebody or yourself. So calling in spirits and angels, all the archangels that would like to work with me today. Can we get some energy updates, please, after this full moon in Scorpio, or what's going on? Ta-da! We got the Lovers. All right, so the Lovers in traditional tarot is really about, well, it could be about divine partnerships, of course, but it's really about choices, really about standing back to see where a path really takes you. We are twinners here, so what's up to all the twinners in the land? But this is definitely tapping into your divine partnership and the twinner energy. So I'm going to put that up there to start this reading, which is fantastic. What I'm going to ask Spirit is regards to, just let's clarify why these energies are coming out. Now, with the full moon in Scorpio, you know, it's really a big energy shift that is happening. If you're unfamiliar with the energies is, I would recommend that you look it up. But to be honest with you, it's a really big karmic cycle that's coming to a close. We've been talking about this energy in the Twin Flame Collective for a while now, and there's definitely things of a lot of energy of things no longer serving that we've been talking about, setting your desires high and vibrating high, but really it's an energy of freedom. Freedom is here, freedom of oneself, free of the higher mind, free of all the delusions, the illusions, the programming, the matrix, and all of that stuff. And the reason why I'm tapping into that energy, I feel like something's going to start coming out in regards to the Lovers and divine partnerships. You know, there's a lot of twinners that are on a journey that may not even know that they're a twinner or even know what this ascension and this journey is really about. So I really just want to bring some energy into regards to that, because you know, there's a lot of shifts happening. There's a lot of portals that are opening. And what this is really saying is that some of us are really no longer in the 3D illusion, and we are stepping into our higher self, our higher love, like we're meant to be, okay? A lot of this energy right here will bring playfulness. 44, yes, it's an angel number. I look at it as a masculine number. A lot of divine masculines are awakening. There's a lot of a heart awakening. They are awakening to the journey, to the divine partnership, to their life and their purpose. You're going to see a lot of things shifting, especially if you are on social media. There's going to be a lot of vulnerability coming through from divine masculines. There's going to be a lot of mission and purpose, giving back, serving, things to do with their childhood. The reason why I'm saying this, because of the playfulness energy, it's like they're kind of going back into their childhood and really healing the wounds that have been there. And that's really beautiful, because that's really coming from their emotional body. So with that said, we got confidence, number 42, which is a 6 in total, divine love. We have a number 24, which is another 6 that has to do with lust. And then the number 40 with 4 and beauty. And the reason why I'm seeing all these, I see a lot of 6s and 4s, which is fantastic. You know, there is a lot of energy here of really bringing in the masculine into unity consciousness and really Christ consciousness, and really elevating those beautiful energies that are really shifting, because they are shifting. And, you know, The one message that I truly love is that you are exactly where you're supposed to be at this current moment of time. You know, if you are in a space that you are at a crossroads, then allow that to happen, because you're gonna find the answers that you seek, especially if you're putting in the work, especially if you are connected to the higher source. Spirit, can I please have one for this confidence card, what this energy is in regards to? Thank you so much. I'm not reading any reversals today, guys. Ace of Pentacles. So yes, there's a brand new start in the physical. Like I was saying, like there's a lot of energies here, letting go of what no longer serves, and now really standing in true confidence of who you are, not standing in ego, not standing in validation type of motion, not standing in a place that you really don't know who you are, therefore you don't truly love yourself. You are not enslaved, you are not lost, you have been found. And there's this Ace of Pentacles, there's this new beginning in the physical realm. The Pentacles is an earth energy, okay? So if you're an earth element, this may be resonant to you, but this is really grounding yourself in the physical form from confidence, which is beautiful. The lust energy, this has been coming up a lot lately. I'm going to ask Spirit to clarify it. Thank you so much. And then I'll touch base with it. Okay. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, guys, is all about reward. It's all about marriage. It's all about higher commitment, but really what it is, and because of the Lovers crowning our reading, this has to do with divine partnership, twin flames, okay? This energy is so high, it's crazy. For twinners, there's a lot of lust energy that is coming to an end and starting as something new. There was a lot of sexual addictions, a lot of lust, lower frequency energy. See, it depends how you look at this card, but how I feel for this card can be two ways. Because if you're in a sacred union with oneself or sacred union with your divine partner and that lust energy is here, it's very beautiful. But if you are not in a sacred union and you are basically using this energy to really feed the beast, take that as it resonates, then it's a lower frequency energy. So what I'm getting, like I said earlier before I even pull these cards, there's a lot of awakenings to this partnership, to this union, to this journey, and it's clearing a lot of lustful energies. I am going to ask Spirit to clarify this one more. Okay, we got two cards here. So we have Six of Pentacles, which is giving back, and the Knight of Pentacles. Exactly. So there's a lot of gratitude here. There's a lot of giving back, and the Knight comes in really, the Knight is definitely coming in for some type of message. So there's an offer coming to you, whoever this resonates with, but this is really the motion of really healing this energy and really stepping into the Four of Wands in the physical, because somebody has cleared off that energy. They're stepping into their confidence of they truly are. The last card has to do with beauty, and there's a rose. The rose, for me, it's even in my 22 major arcana that I created. It's really about unconditional love, and the card says beauty. So let's clarify this energy. I really do love this card. So Spirit, what is this energy in regards to? Guys, this already feels like it's going to be a beautiful reading, by the way. The full moon in Scorpio was really rough. I know a lot of people who's been through some energies, but I feel like things are turning. Things are really shifting quick. Eight of Cups, yep, exactly. Someone had so many options in the past, but it's like this unconditional love. This rose was offered to them, and they've made their choice. That's exactly what I'm getting, and I felt it with the Lovers coming out to crown our reading. This is definitely about twin flames, divine partnerships, especially with the Four of Wands making an appearance to confirm it. I'm going to ask Spirit for one more, that desire to come out. Four of Swords. Okay. So this is definitely somebody who is, I am picking up a divine masculine energy here, but I haven't got really a lot of clarifiers except for my intuition, but take it as a resonate. Divine masculine is just an energy. It's not a sex. So I will read divine masculine as he, divine feminine as she. This is a collective reading. Take it as a resonate. But what I'm getting is that after a period of rest, basically like being the hermit, someone is really coming into this offer of divinity, of higher love, of pure beauty, not only beauty from the outside, but beauty from the in. You see this rose is like shining through the center. It's like this internal light. It's like there's a light there that just shines so brightly from the inside that the rose has flourished into this beautiful full rose. And it's like someone is seeing it. Someone is seeing it. There's no other choice. They found it. They know who you are. But this did come after a time of rest. Four of Swords. I love these cards because of the drawing. This is a vampire, but he's in his coffin resting. That rest has really brought someone into clarification of who they truly are. They stepped into that confidence energy, and I feel like this lust energy that they had for validation, for craving and satisfying something within them has been resolved because of the Four of Cups, because of that reward, because of the higher love, because of their divine feminine, really. And the Six of Pentacles is really giving back with gratitude, but coming also in as a knight physically to present an offer of some sort, okay? Really, really beautiful. So congratulations to whoever I'm tapping into at this current moment of time of really doing the work. Again, the Lovers is crowning our reading. Therefore, this is definitely a romance reading. So what I'm going to do is ask Spirit to confirm some of this romantic energy that I'm picking up, but also maybe getting some clarifiers. 11. Of the energy that no longer, getting of the energies of who I'm tapping into. So maybe we can confirm if it is a divine masculine or feminine. But let's see what is going on. So let's get some romance. Well, these are not romance angels, but let's get some of these Lovers energies, twin flames, divine partnership, and to see who we're really dealing with. So Spirit, give me a couple. All right. One more. We have the Magician and the Mirror, all tied up, and community. So someone definitely has stepped into their magician role. This time of recovery, this time of rest. They know they are a magician, and the mirror really clarifies that energy of twin flames, yin and yang. That divine mirror, you know. I have a feeling that you guys are mirroring each other. Okay. Caring connection is on the bottom of the card. See the flowers and the gentleman behind her? It's really about this change that's happening. A number 14, a 5 in total. I'm also looking at numbers, guys, while I'm getting channeling and messages. Also trying to read the cards as well. My clairvoyance and my intuition has heightened in the last week, like a lot. So I will try to be as clear as possible when I am channeling, but these are messages that are coming through, okay? So just take it as it resonates as always and leave the rest. Number 5, there's a change and there's a caring connection coming through. Like we said earlier with the cards, there's definitely a change that's happening, and this has to do with being the magician in the mirror. You'll see the elements here of water and fire. He is balancing. He is stepping into that temperance role of really balancing the inner elements of what serves them while they're looking in that mirror, really looking behind them in the 3D, because they are no longer in that element. They have ascended. They have risen to the 4 or 5D. This is dimensions. When I'm mentioning 4 to 5D, these are dimensions. We are dimensional beings, spiritual beings, going through different portals and realms. And majority of us living in this world is living in the 3D and lower, which are lower frequency energies. If we looked at, and if you understand, obviously, astrology, if you look at galactic history, if you look at the Akashic records, we as spiritual beings, especially us light workers, us awakened beings, us souls who have been brought here to help heal the collective, we used to live and work off of 6 to 7D, okay, in regards to energy. But because the programs have been so instilled in us, that matrix energy has been brought so much into us in the last, who really knows, it's been a while. that a lot of us were working on the 3D to 2D, lower self, lower frequency energy. What this is telling me here is that he has stepped into higher self, higher love, and now really looking back in that mirror that no longer serves, but really working to balance this new energy of higher beings, and then also trying to manifest and mirror that in the 3D reality. Because let's keep it real. We are living in the 3D reality, so the balance there is much needed. And the 53 is an 8 for infinity and love. We have the number 23 for 5, all tied up. I believe I did get this earlier. I believe in the last reading. So I'm feeling a very different energy from it. I am going to pull tarot to clarify these energies, guys, but I just really want you to look at the cards and see what it means. 5 is the change. I see that rose again with the butterfly, transformation. There's light, there's illumination coming in. There is an ascension. This headpiece that she's wearing, so much like the crown that I always say, is like the 7th chakra. That element of knowing more and really illuminating your thoughts, and really working from that higher dimension. We have a number 26, again another 8. I'm looking at frequencies here, hostilities. Someone has taken their mask off and ready for the truth. I don't even have to explain this card because that's exactly what it is. It's like you've been in a battle, you know who you are a warrior, you have made your choice, the mask is down, the sword is up. The sword represents, to me, the truth and a message. And then we have number 7, one has to do with cosmic love and community. This 3, the power of 3, I always say the 3 witches, the muses. It's really about having your community, your soul family, and really having the community around you who knows who you are and knows your purpose and mission and the journey. This is who we are. These are the twinners. Twinners, this is definitely us. But yes, this is definitely someone who's stepping in this energy for sure. So I'm going to confirm some of these energies using my After Tarot. And let's see what Spirit has for extra for us after these cards, because they were really strong messages. I definitely do feel that someone is shifting, though. I really do feel like it's more divine masculine, as divine feminines have been taking the lead through this energy. It doesn't mean divine feminines aren't purging, aren't feeling this energy very strong. But what I'm getting here again, and I keep tapping into it, is divine masculine really stepping into his higher self. It's very beautiful. And divine feminine, if you have been putting in the work, if you've been really following your heart's desires and knowing what you are supposed to manifest, congratulations to you, because best believe that your hard work and your dedication has brought your divine partnership, your divine partner forward into the truth, forward into higher love, forward into energies that, that they want to step forward in. We have the 8 of Cups again. Okay, and this was to clarify the magician in the mirror. Again, in this card, it's very different. It's like the woman is picking up the cup, looking at it, while someone is walking away. So I feel like, again, someone had to walk away from this connection. That's the recovery card we had earlier, to really fulfill their own purpose and mission in regards to who they truly are in this connection, okay? And now they're the magician. Like, this is, I feel like this is past energy, just because of the moon that's there. And the moon has passed. Obviously, every month we have a full moon, guys, but this full moon in Scorpio was definitely a shift that we were expecting to happen the last 10 moon cycles, aka the last 10 months. There's a lot of things changing. Can we clarify this energy? Spirit, one more, please. I guess we got 2 more, but thank you, because it's the same thing that I want to say. Fantastic. So we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is an emotional energy. She sits very strong in her emotions. She has manifest everything she desires to really have control of her own emotions. This is really beautiful, because if you were one who hasn't really tapped into your emotions, that is the energy that I'm getting. But the Fool is a divinity card. It's Spirit's way of telling you, yes, this is a new start. Someone has taken the leap and definitely standing in their magician role, which is wonderful. All tied up. What is this in regards to? Thank you. 9 of Swords. Okay. What I'm getting in this card is, yes, there's the rose, there's the butterfly of transformation, all tied up. There is some mental energies here that is still keeping this person up at night. There are some energies from lower frequency energy that is coming in that to really destroy the progress, to destroy, and not really destroy, but to really bring fear-based energies, as the lower frequency does, back into the mental space. Now, if you are really the magician, as you claim to be, as the cards claim to be, what I'm getting is that you really have to know that this is all fear-based. This demon that's coming through you at night is all fear-based. And the reason why I'm saying that, yeah, you're all tied up. You were all tied up. So don't forget, this string has left marks on you. Okay, you haven't fully healed yet because you're just transcending. You have the butterflies. You're just coming in. You're just blossoming like flowers. But you have woken up. You rise up very quickly with the sword, with the truth, with that message to fight the demons. That is what I'm getting. It's like they're now no longer allowing that energy to bring them into hostilities because the mask is down and the sword is up. Like twice the sword is up. That's why I'm getting those energies, okay? So let's clarify this energy here, please, Spirit, for the hostility energy with really someone being awakened and ready to really speak their truth and fight. That's what I'm getting strongly. See? See, guys? I can't make this shit up, like for real. Like Spirit and channeling does not lie. Ace of Swords, yes, you are stepping into a new beginning in the mental, this is air energy, but this is mental space. You have worked so hard to really manage, to control, to really, really, really surrender your journey to the higher source as a higher being, as a divine, feminine or masculine. I'm really getting masculine here though. And you are definitely stepping into your Ace of Swords. There is a new beginning here. And do you see that hand coming out of the cloud with the bird? Yeah, there's definitely some messages coming through. This could be two different energies here in regards to messages coming through, meaning you may be receiving a message from your divine counterpart in regards to their experience, their journey, the last however long they've been in recovery for. I don't really know. Or you're getting messages from the divine. The divine says, congratulations, you have taken off your mask, you have done the work. You are standing in balance between the two elements, the light and dark. You can look at this as the high priestess too, but it's really remaining balance, okay? You have taken yourself out of this energy, and I'm going to reward you with more messages, more clarification, more answers through meditation, dream time, things of that nature. So what that allows you to do is also find people who are similar and within your soul family to actually execute this in the physical, okay? The community. Now that you've done your work, the community is here for you, okay? You're never alone. No matter how hard the journey is, you are never alone. That was a very weird flip, but the devil made its appearance. I'm going to keep it because I want to know why. So we got the High Priestess and the Magician. So funny that I just said both of these energies. Okay, the Devil coming up, I really do feel strongly that you're finding your energies because it came out in reverse and it folded over. Though I said I wasn't going to read reversals, I'm just going through it and feeling here. So like I did mention earlier, you still have the scars, you still have the marks of the energy of the tied up lower frequency energies, okay? So be very cautious at this current moment of time. Do not push yourself too much. The full moon in Scorpio energy will still be with us until I think around the 25th of May. So there's going to be still some dreams coming through. You might be still releasing lower frequency motions such as childhood wounds, like I mentioned earlier. As well as any karmic cycles that need to be coming to a close. Now, the karmic cycles can be the karma from the lifetime that you brought onto yourself this lifetime or past lifetime. So this is actually just a warning from Spirit saying, don't push yourself too much. There will be things coming in that you still have to be cautious with. So if you are feeling a burst of energy at this time, please be wary. These three cards that popped up to deal with the community, and it's funny, there's three girls and there's three cards that came up. There was 3 divinity cards. These are divinity cards. So these are cards that are definitely from the divine message for you, whoever is watching. This is a confirmation that you are stepping into a real magician role. We have the magician twice. That's it. That's all. This is also I'm warning that don't use your power for bad. I'm getting that too. Don't use your power for bad. You might have used it in the past for this, but it's time to really let go and sit in the high priestess. She sits firmly in between the dark and the light because she worked on both elements of herself. There's beauty in the dark, there's beauty in the light, but she sits in the center of it all, and she has the keys to knowledge with that moon, like that. It's really a beautiful energy. She knows the darkness, okay, but she's not afraid of it. But she really does really desire the light, because the light is one who's going to give her the answers, the messages from higher source. So that's what this energy is. So just be wary at this current moment of time. Don't push yourself, even if you're dealing with people in the community. If you are related to people who are stepping into mission and purpose similar to yours, there's some of this lingering. Just be wary, okay? A lot of us step into this with such excitement, but we forget we're divine. So why the hell would we just go ahead and do stuff without consulting our divine? Now, what I mean by that is that, yes, obviously we're physical beings, but we are divine. If you are divine masculine, divine feminine, we are coming from a source, from the higher power. We are special because we are sent here for purpose and mission. We are here to heal. But there's still people out there that don't want us to step into this energy. There's still energies out here that are trying to attack us on a daily basis. This could be within our own family circle, outside circle, either way. Don't ever just jump into anything right away, especially when you did so much work on yourself because you're excited or because you think it's a great shot or it has to do with ching ching. What I'm getting here is to slow your roll. Know the energies that are here. Knowledge is key. And really talk to your higher source, higher being, higher self, whoever you need to communicate with. Community. Community to me can be my archangels and my God, and consult with them before you make a move. Okay, that was some powerful energy. I kind of like it. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to actually ask Spirit in regards to divine feminine and masculine energy separately, and I want to see what is going on in the collective. Just because a Lover card is staring me in my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Spirit for a card or two, depends what pops up, for each divine feminine and masculine, to see what energy they are currently in at this current moment in time. I'm going to move that over. Let's take this away. I love how Archangel Michael just made an appearance. Archangel Michael is our beautiful archangel. I work with him very closely, but he is our archangel in the divine partnership, Twin Flames. So let's call in Archangel Michael to help us with these messages, okay? What is divine feminine currently in? Okay. We have 2 energies here, guys. We have 3 of Cups and we have Page of Swords, okay? So this is an energy of reunion and a little bit more of... Page of Swords is an immature energy for sure. Pages usually are like messengers, but this message is very gossipy. So divine feminines, if you are feeling your reunion coming forward, if you feel like you are stepping into a reunion with your divine masculine, Spirit is letting you know, don't get into this gossip folk energy. I'm thinking of Missy Elliott, gossip folk. Yeah, don't step into that. I'm going to get some clarifiers for it, but I am definitely feeling gossip. Meaning, if you're feeling a certain way and you know that you are stepping into a reunion situation, if you feel your divine masculine coming forward, keep it to yourself, okay? Divine masculine. All right, we got a couple more swords here. Perfect. We have the Wheel, Destiny. Like I said, divine masculines are really stepping up. They really know who they truly are. They know this Wheel of Fortune is a completion of some sort to step into the new. 9 of Swords. Okay, what I'm getting here at this current moment of time, and then Justice, Balance. Okay, Balance again. Okay. So this is definitely a destiny. This is definitely a karmic cycle. This is definitely coming to that completion, to the brand new. You have stepped into destiny. You have stepped into the higher source, the light. You are facing some mental anxiety. Nine of Swords. I'm trying to think if that's the same one that came up. Sorry guys, one sec. I need to clarify it. What was that? Nine of Swords? Yep, Nine of Swords. Again, okay. So you're still fighting that old you. That's what it is. You're still fighting the old you, but Spirit is telling you, please remain balanced. Keep yourself balanced, okay? Because there's justice being served in this energy. Really beautiful. Love it. Okay. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers in regards to this, where we have to sit in, especially now that the Lovers is here. You know, if you do desire reunion, if you do desire communication, if you do desire to step into purpose and mission with your divine partner, and the reason again why I'm saying that, because the Lovers is crowning my reading, and it seems like, you know, there's alignment happening, then you really have to be aligned with one another, and there's feelings and emotions here that are going into place to allow you to in the higher realm, but we got to really tap into this emotion. Divine Feminines, again, you are taking the lead, so you definitely do know there's reunion coming, right? You definitely know something is happening, but that Page of Swords energy is making me think, like, what's happening here? Okay, so number 8, fertility, potential, powerful, creative energy into initiation energy. So yes, the womb chakra activation is here. Yes, there's a lot of fertility energy happening because of this rebirth. It's like you've basically put so much work into yourself, Divine Feminines. You are so wise. You are so beautiful. You are so enlightened, that you have created this new energy, this new rebirth. The 8, again, infinity and love, but really it's that powerful creative energy that you have going on. So what I'm getting is that, yeah, you might have been manifesting this reunion, okay? But again, be careful of who you speak to. Like I said, even for Divine Masculines, that devil energy is still present, especially with this full moon in Scorpio, okay? So just be really wary of who you're speaking to. But congratulations, you're really standing in a powerful spot, Divine Feminine. So congratulations. I'm going to clarify this energy for Divine Masculines. That's way too many. This one. Okay, the unseen. There we go. Okay, number 4, masculine energy. The unseen. Too much is hidden from you. So because you are stepping into this destiny, that wheel of fortune, because you are really letting go of karmic cycles, yes, you might have anxiety at nighttime, what I'm getting, but Spirit is telling you to remain balanced, is because there's this unseen feeling around, and you might be tapping into this as well, really stepping into your higher self. Divine Masculines, you are messengers. You receive messages from the higher realm, the higher source, divine, not more, but maybe more actually than Divine Feminines. You definitely get different things, and that's why I was saying, if you want to step into union, because the union energy is where the power lies. To have both twins equally in the same level of ascension, equally desiring the same things, that sacred space for them to share, to even step into mission. It doesn't have to be romantic. Of course it can be as well. It's really up to you guys. But what I'm saying is that for you Divine Masculines to get these messages, to really open up those realms, and Divine Feminine to be coming in from where she's coming in, from this powerful energy, and you guys merge together, could you imagine the power you create? It's amazing. And this was the question in regards to what's happening, right, between you two. So Divine Masculine, there is unseen territories going on. The devil energy did pop up for a reason. You are probably feeling some low frequency coming through. But don't worry, because if you just stand strong or sit strong in your balance, in your knowing, that is destiny, that is karmic cycles. Once you release this anxiety and the mental fears behind it, and that's what I'm really getting, you're really going to sit strongly and justice will be served. Divine Feminines, I'm just picking up that you guys are the bomb.com. Yes, you already know what's going on. You've already done your work. Yes, a lot of Divine Feminines are maybe waiting for their divine partners. I always say never wait. Just keep going. Keep focusing on you. But if you are waiting, and you feel that reunion coming, just make sure you keep it to yourselves, okay? Just talk to your higher source, your higher being, your higher self. Beautiful. Let me tap into some whispers of love. And we're going to see what messages you have for one another. Divine Feminine, I'm going to ask what messages you have for your Divine Masculine. And then, of course, vice versa, Divine Masculine to his Divine Feminine. I really need a bigger table. So many cards. Okay. Divine Feminine. I feel that one very powerfully. Wow, you guys are going to hate it. Have patience. I'm saying I'm laughing because it's like, how many times do us Divine Feminines here have patience? But you know what? It's nice to have this clarification. I know we hate hearing it. But that's where the strength lies. You know, we are so strong for the patience we have been put through, and the tests and the trials and the errors and everything that we've been put through in the twin flame journey, that patience is our strength. Love is patient and kind, always. So Divine Masculine is telling you at this current moment of time, or whispering to you, have patience. Because real patience comes from kindness and love. So they're coming. They're coming forward. You have to have patience. The little girl, it's like that childhood energy again of that emotional space. Guys, that emotional body right now is really strong, especially for Divine Masculines. They're really tapping into that vulnerable side. And it's beautiful, and it's going to happen. Like you see the waterfalls. It's like just water everywhere, just the emotions, things are clearing out. And there's different waterfalls behind her. It's like, you know, she's looking forward and looking down, probably at her reflection, but Spirit's saying you never know where it's going to come from. There's so many different routes. There's so many different things. So whatever you desire, it's there. But this is a message, that was a message from your Divine Masculine. Have patience, I'm coming. That's what I keep hearing. So, Divine Feminines, to your Divine Masculines, what do you want to tell him? Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as a truth. Beautiful. So this is really telling your Divine Masculines that they are loved. You know, a lot of Divine Masculines are going through this motion of really feeling unloved, unworthy of this journey, unworthy of you. It's kind of like this is all a fairy tale. That's the chaser and the runner, you know. It's like they always ran because they were so scared. They were so scared to really acknowledge this. And now the energy has shifted. They are awakened. They are of awareness of who you are and purpose and mission. And your energy towards them is simple. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. It's like, it's time to believe in the journey. You can't doubt this anymore. It's really beautiful. I'm going to ask for one more for messages for both of you. I just feel like there's another message here. This one for sure. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that I felt it for sure. Number 38, another 11. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. I love this card. I love everything about this card. First of all, the number I love, 38. It's 11. Yes, we get it, okay? Honesty is essential. Nothing is key than honesty, communication. If you are not speaking to your divine counterpart in the physical, there is telepathy happening, and you are getting the true answers, the honest answers through dream time, your intuition. Follow it. Speak with love and truth. That's what it's about. But what I'm really loving about this card, and I always have loved about this card, is this masculine on it with a mask, still hiding, but presenting the rose behind his divine feminine. And there's a little angel on there with the arrow, bow and arrow. He's like, I choose you. You're the one, even though you're ahead of me, even though you walked away, even though I had to step back and really figure out what this is. You're my rose. You're the one who I unconditionally love because you were the chosen one. I feel like that energy is there for both of you. You know this. You know that you've both been chosen, but you also are aware of your journey and what you have to do to really work on one another, like yourselves, the energy of working on yourself to really step into this beautiful sacred space, aka the lovers. There's two. The power of two, that power couple element. There's a lot going on here in regards to purpose and mission and energies and what you desire and what each other desires from each other and from themselves. But it's just a confirmation that, you guys are chosen to be here to do something. But there's a very romantic and mysterious element to this card, which I desire. I love that. But this is really telling you, divine feminines, your divine masculines watching you. It's that simple. He's definitely watching you. If he has you on social media, he's watching you. If he lives close to you, he's watching you. If he knows where you work, he knows where, how, or your routine. There's this element of he's watching you. Kind of stalkerish, maybe. But it's not really what we're thinking. It's more because you're so inspiring and beautiful that energy just lingers in towards him. So lead the way. Lead the way, divine feminines. Lead the way. So beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish off with asking about purpose and mission, as I love to do with my Keepers of the Lights, which is my twin flame deck. And of course, it's the first deck I ever got. And then who is it again? Look who it is. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael and Raphael. Very beautiful archangels in regards to who's with us as twinners. If you do require their help, you have to ask. They don't come just because they think you need them. You have to ask them to come in specifically, and also open up your hand and receive the blessings that are there. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, I ask of you now to join us in this message in regards to purpose and mission. What are these twinners that I'm stepping into at this current moment in time? What is the energy that they need to know? That one desired to come out. That one desired, obviously, to come out because of flu. Bridget, fire. Ugh. I love me some Bridget. Inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. You have the power. So there's a lot of fire elements that are happening ever since that fire of Notre Dame. Just fire. We don't need no water. That beautiful element of fire and water. I obviously resonate with this very strongly. But what this is saying is that you hold the power. You've always held your power. Go back into it. Go back into your inner strength. That passion, that fiery energy is there. But the fire is also a clearing out. So allow things to unfold as they should. Surrender and have faith, but know that you have the power, okay? Holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So these two are beautiful. This is really confirming that you are an alchemist of your own source. You can really set that motion of what you desire into place and watch it manifest into reality. I've been speaking about this forever, guys. You really have to set your desires high and really move beyond anything that no longer serves. Move beyond current challenges. This is it. This is the energy that is now. The time is now. After this full moon in Scorpio, it's now. It's now. It's time to put action. So if you've been waiting for something and getting confirmations, yes, it's time for now. I can't believe he just came out. The reason why I say that is because this is something that's very close to my heart and my not karmic, I shouldn't say that. I always say karmic, but I don't mean to say karmic. My past lives with my divine partner. They're twin flames, first and foremost. And Cernusnos, I don't even know how to say his name, but it's a life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased, okay? There's a lot of sexual energy between these two, for sure, hence the fire. And then you can see his horns and everything. It's just so beautiful. I love these elements. But this is what this is saying, is that you are a life force. You're here to change something. There's a force in you that is so beautiful. And it might have stemmed through sexual energies in the past. And I'm going to speak on this very clear and very precise, because this definitely does resonate with my divine partner, though we've never communicated this. But there is a beast inside of you. So divine masculine, if this resonates with you, take this message and I will say you're welcome. But there is a beast inside of you, and you've always thought of it as a downfall. You've always looked at it as a negative. But the thing is, the beast inside of you is bigger and stronger than you were aware of. You stepped into the beast as a lower frequency energy of sexual addictions and validations, and really desiring things that no longer serve, desiring souls that no longer serve. What I mean by that, in the past, you might have broken a lot of women's hearts, and not only in this life but past. And once you clear out that karmic cycle and really step into your life force, really know who you are, even with that sensual energy, it's really something that's really beautiful and something to heal, and something that you can actually use for purpose and mission in this physical realm. So express your drive and passion. You know, if you actually use that energy and shift it into that lower frequency energy after the healing, of course you have to heal everything. You know, it's never too late to heal. Healing is everything. That's the beauty of this journey. But once you shift that into your passion, into your purpose, into your purpose and mission, and of course to your sacred divine feminine, sacred space, you will see the power within you take off. You're welcome. Okay, we have a few messages here, so I'm going to say it. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. This energy has been pending. You'll see the sword again coming down, but this time with angel wings. Communicate. It's time to communicate to one another, to the lovers, to your divine partner, or to yourself. Whoever this is for, it's time to open up the floods of communication and allow it to pour as beautiful as it should. Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. Again, there's a force there. There's a power there. It's time to be transcendent. It's really time to be who you truly are and who you are as a divine being, because you are stepping into the higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for you to progress further. Yes, guys, no matter how much we study, and I am a studyholic, I am up every morning at 4 a.m. and by 4 p.m., 5 p.m., I'm pretty much done for the day. You will never stop learning. You'll never stop learning. Because there's more healing and more ascension to do. There's so much more. When you open up the Akashic records and go through timelines like Lemuria and Atlantis, there's so much. It's so much. And I hope that, and I desire for you to have this energy if you are awakening, because connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive, because that's all you have to do is ask. Prayer and contemplation. Your guides are with you. You're divinely protected. You have to ask and be open to receiving. Love is one of them, yes, but really about clarity, wisdom, and the divine alchemy of it all. I think I am done. My energy is kapooped. If you guys want your own reading, please let me know. All the information is down in the description box. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. And if this resonates, amazing. Press like, share, subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, no problem. Next time. Peace and love, y'all.